Giga Chikadze looks to be one step closer to a featherweight title shot when he meets Calvin Kattar in the main event of UFC Fight Night on January 15th. Let's see who the fighters are picking in this one on the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
That is a very good fight, man. I'm going to go with Kattar on that. I think his boxing and stuff is real crisp. He's taking plenty of time off to recover. I'm going to go for him. And he might be hungry after this. You know, after that last loss, you want to get that back. So you work extra hard to get out there and show the fans in the UFC that you're still in it. I'm going to go for Kattar.
That's such a good fight, man. That is such a good fight. That's a striker's delight. I'm actually going to go, Giga. I have picked against him in his last 5, and he's proven me wrong. I was actually supposed to fight him. I guess maybe not supposed to fight him, but they were talking about me fighting him on short notice. And so I was looking up Giga a bunch, and I just didn't think he was that good. And man, he has proved me wrong because he is tearing through people. After what he did to Edson Barbosa, I think that he'll be able to do that to Kattar. But I like Kattar, and I hope he gets the win, but I'm going to have to pick Giga.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Calvin. I think on that one, I think his striking is just so good. He has really sharp hands, and I feel like he can kind of beat anyone as long as he can set his game up.
Calvin Kattar is a tough customer, but I've been sleeping on Giga these last few fights. However, I don't know, dude. I think Calvin marches forward and doesn't give him a whole lot of space to get off that kick. I'm gonna go with Calvin.
Man, that's a scrap. That is a scrap. A lot of variables and unanswered questions with Calvin Kattar. It's a long layoff, which is good. I think after taking that amount of damage in a fight, you should be looking at a longer layoff. Giga's been on fire recently, man. I feel like Max Holloway had a speed advantage over Calvin Kattar in their fight, and I think Giga's going to have an even bigger speed advantage in their fight. I got Giga winning that fight. I think Kattar's going to have to try to pressure him, push him against the fence, and try to almost corral him and be able to find his shots that way. I just think Giga's footwork's too good.
I think Calvin's really good, and he's super experienced, and he is a top guy. I could definitely see him pulling it off, but I think Giga, I think it's his time right now. I think he's kind of beating everybody and doing it very convincingly.
I got Giga. Popic.
I like Calvin Kattar in that fight. I think his boxing is on a different level, and I think it's gonna show.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.